The UN is finally stepping in and getting aid to the civilians in Gaza Strip, that are suffering during the Israeli-Hamas war. And over here at the BBN Network, all we can say is, finally. BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently, the UN has finally sent aid, or is attempting to send aid, to the individuals that's trapped in the Gaza Strip. Okay. Now, the first thing that I want to say about this is, let's pray that this is not too little, too late. There are a lot of individuals who have lost their life since this struggle has began, and there are a lot of citizens that are trapped even beneath the rubble that they walk upon at this moment. So we could put a little of this in perspective for you. There's an estimated at least 600 Americans currently over there trapped in the Gaza Strip, and they cannot leave. And just so we can be clear why people can't leave, I'll explain this real quick as I'll explain why aid is having a little bit of difficulty getting there. So the Gaza Strip basically has 2 entrances and exits. That's not 4, 2. One of the entrances is controlled, and exit is controlled by Israel, and the other entrance and exit is controlled by Egypt. Now, what the UN is currently trying to do is get the aid in there to the people through Egypt. Just so we can be clear, for whatever the reason is, they're having some type of problem at this time. I have no idea how this can be an issue. But currently at this time, they're having a problem. It's above my pay grade, so I can't tell you what it is. But that's what the UN is attempting to get aid into the war-torn area. Now, one of the issues might be that Israel, is still bombing the place. And if that is the situation, I don't know how we can send other human beings into an area that we do know is currently being hit with missiles, that wouldn't make much sense. So we would hope that Israel would put at least a ceasefire to the launching of the rockets, to allow for some aid to get in there. As we already know, there have been schools that have been hit. There's been hospitals that have been hit. I would assume nothing is off limits. Now, with that being said, also, I want to be clear about this. There has been 2 Americans that they're saying were hostages, apparently. And that doesn't make sense to me. I want to be clear about something. Everyone is trapped in there. I guess the Hamas was holding captives, I guess. But everybody is trapped. It's a real life Escape from New York situation. For everybody that don't know, there's a movie called Escape from New York, when New York was turned into a prison, and it was like, I think really like 2 entrances or exits off of out of the prison. And when I see New York, I don't mean the whole entire city. I just mean the island of Manhattan. So this is basically the situation that the Palestinians have been living under. And so I don't know, they saying Hamas had American captives. We're just going to assume that that's a true thing. But also you have to remember, at this point, a lot of the citizens that live in other countries are saying that they don't necessarily side with the individuals America in this war, nor Israel. There's a lot of citizens that are saying that they want peace. They don't want war. And wanting peace means, rockets not being shot into areas, especially where civilians and citizens are roaming. With that being said, let's just pray that aid gets there soon, so some of the people that are living there can go on living. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers, let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out.